In my eyes, indisposed, in disguises no one knows, hides the face, lies the snake, and the sun in my disgrace. Boiling heat, summer stench, neath the black the sky looks dead. Call my name through the cream, and I'll hear you scream again. Black old sun, won't you come and wash away the rain? Black old sun, won't you come, won't you come, won't you come? Stuttering, cold and damp, still the warm wind, tired friend. Times are gone for honest men, sometimes far too long for snakes. In my shoes, walk in sleep, in my youth I pray to keep heaven sent hell away. No one sings like you anymore. Black old sun, won't you come, wash away the rain? Black old sun, won't you come, won't you come? Black old sun, won't you come and wash away the rain? Black old sun, won't you come, won't you come? Black old sun, black old sun. Faith in yourself has opened another door. Trust in yourself, find what you're looking for. Forgive yourself for past mistakes, 'cause in your heart you have what it takes to move on. Keep your eyes on the road ahead. Running starts with a single step. So rise, rise. You've got to answer the call. It's a new rise, rise. Until you're standing tall. You're gonna be your solution. Time to catch the wave. Life is all highs and lows. Others fall.
Wow, so we just got a chance to watch your reinvention of Soundgarden's Black Hole Sun.
Yeah.
What I really loved about that is the way that you did it. I actually got a chance to really listen to the lyrics.
Yeah, great, right? You realize that you realize what the lyrics are, first of all. You know, when you just go to when you strip something down to just the acoustic guitar, that always happens, you know.
So same question I asked on the last one that we talked about when we talked about Wichita Lineman. What was the inspiration for you to want to do this song and reinvent it?
Well, you know, Soundgarden was out. That was right at the time the Vert Pipe was getting signed. You know, that was when '94 when that came out. Kurt Cobain had just committed suicide. I thought the song was about that because I know that they all came from that Seattle scene, and I figured that this was Chris Cornell's reaction. because no one sings like you anymore. That lyric's in there, and and so I always took that as his kind of answer to his old friend, but it means I think it means more to me than just the recording of the rock, the rock recording of it. It means so much more to have it stripped down, and that's why I wanted to do it. Those are the songs that I always choose for reinvention, the ones that I can strip out everything, all the drums and bass and the bombast, and so you can really pay attention to the lyric.
Well, and I was trying to figure out too, because I think there's so many different ways that you can take the message of a song. And what I think is really powerful is when you can find out from the storyteller themselves, what were they trying to convey. And I got a chance to just look up here. I guess there was an interview that was done with Chris Cornell, and he was doing this with Uncut. And they were talking about the song and how he came to it. And he said, what's interesting to me is the combination of a black hole and the sun. He said, a black hole is 1 billion times larger than a sun. It's a void, a giant circle of nothing. And then you have the sun, the giver of life. So I guess with Chris Cornell, it was this combination of bright and dark, this sense of hope and underlying moodiness. And then he even said that he liked the way the words looked when he wrote them down. He said he likened it to a Syd Barrett era Pink Floyd, where there's a happy veneer over something dark. It's something I can do on purpose, but he said occasionally it'll happen by accident. So that's my question to you is, now that you see his perspective of it, does that come out to you as the artist performing the song?
Absolutely. It's everything. What he's talking about is light and dark, and how it coexists, and how we live in dark periods and we live in light periods. I take much more out of that now that he said that. I've never heard that quote before, but I love that. That's a completion. That's the yin and the yang. You know what I mean? The light and the dark. So I love that. It means so much more now.
Yeah, and I think for me, the way I look at it too, which is again why I love doing this with you and going into these songs that you're reinventing, because it helps me reinvent perspective too, is if you think about what we've just gone through the last year and a half.
Yeah.
All this darkness that we're out there, but I think what people are doing is they're trying to find that light in it, and they're saying it doesn't have to come at the expense of the darkness, darkness, but rather if I am in the darkness, I shouldn't give up hope that there could be light that's found.
Exactly. That's exactly right. There's always, it's a cliche, but there's always that silver lining somewhere. You know what I mean? That's the whole idea of the silver lining on the cloud. You know what I mean? You've got the dark cloud, but you've got the silver lining always.
But I love that too. And when I think about that line against this backdrop of your story that we continually do to inspire people, now even this song against the backdrop of your story, any time in your story where there seemed to be darkness, what I think is so powerful of what you were able to do and reinvent yourself was you found some light, some hope there, and you just never gave up.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And sometimes the light is too bright, honestly. Sometimes you need to be taken aback a bit, you know what I mean, to shield your eyes a bit, so.
No, it was a really great performance. I thank you for performing it the way you did, because again, I was able to hear the words, and that's something maybe we can take away is if we have a message that we continually try to put out there, is there a different way to say it so that somebody can find a deeper meaning in it?
Absolutely. Yeah. Good point.